This is the walkthrough demo for the Blue Zone music. Let's have a look and see what we need to do. It says Blue Zone musical features, mood, a relaxed jazz style. So there are two musical features in particular that we're going to use to create this style of music. We're going to use the blues scale, which is known on GarageBand as the minor blues scale, and we're also going to use a swung rhythm, and this might be something that's new to you. So if we have a straight rhythm, like we had our regular quavers, they are straight regular quavers. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is how a swung rhythm or a swung version of that rhythm sounds. Okay, so listen again. This is the straight rhythm. This is the swung rhythm. So you can see that's quite different, and you can also see in the project information there that we've got a different quantized value than perhaps you've ever seen before, because it's no longer just 1/4 or 1/8, and we're going to quantize to 1/8 swing heavy. So when you use quantization, there's varying degrees of swing, and it just depends on what kind of style of music you're trying to create. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the clarinet first of all. So we'll tap on the square and press record. And just like we did with the erhu, we'll tap on the scale button and we'll choose minor blues. And this is what it sounds like. Now, it might be worth at this point, before you start doing very much, playing or trying to play some swung quavers, because these would be straight quavers. This would be swung quavers. And straight away you can start to recognise that style. The keys are labelled a little bit unhelpfully here, because after the C there's a D sharp. Actually, in the true blues scale, we'd refer to that as E flat. But you just need to remember that D sharp and E flat are in fact the same notes. Just in the same way that A sharp is the same as B flat. But anyway, we have the strips available to us, so we just know that those will represent the minor blues scale. Let's record something. Press stop, rewind to the beginning. And then let's go into track settings quantization. And this time we're not going to tap on straight, we're going to go to swing. And we're going to go to 1/8 swing heavy. And then we'll rewind it to the beginning and listen to it and check it worked. And it did, and it sounds really good. Let's close the mix button and let's press the 12 dot button, because the other part that we need to record is the ride cymbal. So let's go into the double tap on that drum kit and go to record. Now let's just take you around the cymbals. This cymbal is called a hi-hat. This cymbal is the crash cymbal, and this cymbal is the ride cymbal. So the rhythm we're going to record is something like this. You can do any variation you like as long as you're using swung quavers. Rewind it to the beginning and press record. Press stop and go back into track settings, quantization, swing and 1/8 swing heavy. Let's go to the 12 dot button and close the mix button. And rewind to the beginning and let's listen to the Blue Zone play all together now. So just one final piece of advice. If you want to make absolute certain that each of your loops feels like it's in the key that you're intending, so for example, this was the blues scale on C, then I started my melody with a C. For it to sound like it definitely wants to loop round back to my C at the start of the loop, it's a good idea to end with G or a note from the G chord, which could be G in the blues scale B flat or D, but I would stick to G for the moment.